Hey, what's up, guys? These are my UFC predictions for UFC Fight Night. Gilbert Burns versus Michael Morales. This card should be a banger. I didn't just get back. Last night I was at UFC 315 in my hometown. I don't know if it's because I was there live, but that card was a banger, especially the prelims. Two fights I thought maybe more Ion. I thought Ion Kutlaba won the fight live, and I predicted him to win. So I didn't get that one, and also Jose Aldo. It was a bit close. I wouldn't say he got robbed or anything, but it was a close fight. I thought Jose Aldo maybe won that one. Yeah, anyway, let's get into this card. I'm very excited for it. Let's start it off. Okay, Luana Pinheiro versus Tisha Pennington. I feel like Tisha Pennington is like always really reliable with her like volume and her striking. Luana Pinheiro is not very reliable. She's not like winning against like the highest level. Her last win was over Michelle Waterson, but watching that again, and when I saw it, I thought Michelle Waterson won that even at her older age in her MMA career. She beat Sam Hughes. That's got to count for something. And yeah, Randa Marcos. Uh, Anyway, I'm going to be going with Tisha Pennington to get this one by decision. I think like she has a lot of skills and she trains with a lot of good people. Her wife, Raquel Pennington, is the former champion in the bantamweight division. But yeah, this fight will be at strawweight. The speed and everything is on Tisha Pennington's side, but the age is not. She's 35 years old, and Luana Pinheiro is 31. I just I'm more confident in Tisha Pennington to get it done. Yeah. Now a fight I'm less confident going in because it's Hyung Sung Park versus Carlos Hernandez. Carlos Hernandez has proven to be like super crafty. Even on the ground, he's scrambling all the time and he's always looking for something on the feet. He's fast. He is a flyweight, yes. His fight against Ray Syria, he did give him problems. I saw that fight live in person. And his last fight against Yum Yargol Termidibero. I'm terribly sorry. Yes, I had to watch that super early in the morning. But rewatching again, yes, it was a close fight. But yes, I did see him winning it. He lost to Tatsuro Taira, beat Dennis Bondar. Meh. Alan Nascimento lost to him, and Victor Altamirano, not a bad win. Daniel Barras, not a bad win. And this is also the year of the undefeated fighters losing, but I'm not going by that. I have noticed Hyung Sung Park, he knocked out Shannon Ross. It doesn't mean much, to be honest. Uh, there's something telling me Hernandez is going to get this done, but I'm going to go with Hyung Sung Park. I just think his striking is super nice and like decent ground game. I will go with him to get this done by decision. Now, Denise Gomez versus Elise Reed. Which version of Elise Reed shows up? Because sometimes she's looking decent, sometimes no. If you see her UFC career, it goes 1-1-1-1. She's due for a loss, and she's gonna get it. That trend is just gonna keep going because, like, I actually what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? I actually rate Denise Gomez like kind of highly. I think she's like a decent prospect in this division. She just beat Carolina Kolovolkevich very convincingly, and like that is a decent competition. And Eduardo Mora, who's just big, she was way too slow in that fight, but Eduardo Mora got a win again recently. Lost Angela Hill, knocked out Yasmin Uruguay, and Bruna Brazil looks okay. I'm gonna go with Denise Gomez to get this one done. Decision. I just think like Elise Reed, she's gonna entertain the striking, and Denise Gomez is gonna be a bit faster with it, and like she will use takedowns. There's submissions possible, but I'll go with the decision. Now, I don't like this because I'm picking another undefeated fighter, but I just don't think Connor Matthews is that good versus Yadir Del Valle. Um, yeah, he's coming off the Contender Series, he looked pretty good. Like I thought. Funny enough, he okay, yeah, he won a UFC contract. Um, yeah, that guy was a fucking zombie he was fighting. Oh my God, he took some brutal fucking punishment. And seeing that, like, I know he won by decision, but Connor Matthews, I don't believe is like too durable. He's gonna get knocked out by Yadir, in my opinion. What's gonna happen? I think most people are going by decision with him, but I don't think so. I think he's gonna find the chin and put away Connor Matthews in round 1 or 2. Now, Luana Santos versus Tainara Lisboa. Funny enough, Tainara Lisboa lost by decision twice to Valentina Shevchenko in kickboxing. She's definitely the more well-rounded kickboxer, where Luana Santos is the more jiu-jitsu oriented fighter. So we're gonna have like grappler versus striker. She can hit hard though. She does have decent volume on the feet though, Luana Santos. The wins are all right. She just lost to Casey O'Neill because she couldn't get what she needed to get going with the grappling and whatnot against Casey O'Neill. Casey O'Neill was actually out grappling her. Um, and Tainara Lisboa, she definitely like the kickboxing side. She looks very good in the striking. She will look better in the striking on the feet against Luana Santos, I think. But I will go with Luana Santos to get this one by decision. The age is on her side as well. She is 25 and Lisboa is 34, but age doesn't like totally matter too much in this division. But yeah, I will go with Luana Santos to get this one done. I haven't lost faith in her. I think she's pretty good. Now this one, Jared Gordon versus Thiago Santos. I was so tempted to pick Jared Gordon to get this one done, but like it's fucking hard to pick him because like the judges aren't even giving him his fights. You know, I really thought that he beat Nasrat Haqparast, which is a very good opponent. Now, Thiago Moises, good striking, better jiu-jitsu. He can hang in there and he's got dog in him. He will keep coming forward in his fights. He'll get beaten up and still like keep going. I will go with Thiago Santos just because I think he can maybe inflict more damage on Jared Gordon. Jared Gordon does have underrated power, I think. He could knock out or doctor stoppage Thiago Santos as well. But the age also on Jared Gordon, he's 36 now, and Thiago Santos is 30. It's more prime. Like Thiago Santos is getting like some good experience and stuff. Jared Gordon has been around for a while. I'm rooting for Gordon. I'm gonna go with Thiago Moises to get this one done. Now, Mateus Camillo is fighting Gabe Green. Mateus Camillo is 155 pounds normally, and Gabe Green fights at the welterweight division. He is coming down for this fight. I believe I just need to double check that. Yeah, it's supposed to be 155. How's Gabe Green gonna look in this weight class? I'm not sure. I will go with. I want to go with Gabe Green in this fight, man. Because like, I watched a couple of fucking Mateus Camillo's fights. He looks like really good, but like, these are all like opponents I haven't really heard of, and like some of the fights were a little bit sloppy. Gabe Green though is no like world beat or anything. Like he's decent, good submission ability. He can hang and like he hits pretty fucking hard. Negative striking differential. I don't know what his game plan was against Brian Battle. Just ran up there, swung, no defense, whatever, and got put away. And yeah, same thing could happen here. I'll go with Mateus Camillo to get it done. I'm gonna say by knockout, probably round 2. Now, Julian Erosa versus Melquizel Costa. Melk, I love the tear that he's on. I've picked him in most of those as well. He beat Andre Fili and Christian Rodriguez and Shilan Nordembeki. Got knocked out by Steve Garcia before and beat Austin Lingo and lost to Thiago Moises, who's fighting earlier that night. Take on Julian Arosa. Julian Arosa just beat, and I don't know what the fuck to say about this because, like, fucking, I picked Darren Elkins to win that fight, but I didn't know Darren Elkins was going to show up looking like old as shit like that. It was very apparent, like, the age has caught up to Darren Elkins. That was kind of embarrassing, even though Darren Elkins, I'm still like a huge fan of him, but like it looks like it's almost time to give it up and let's fight lower level competition. He'll still look good, probably, Darren Elkins, but yeah, he absolutely pieced up Darren Elkins, and he submitted Christian Rodriguez before that. A common opponent, Melquizael Costa, has. They both have momentum. They're both 3-fight win streaks right now. Julian Arosa does have like the experience. Melquizael Costa is hungry to get this dub. I think he's going to get it done. Julian Arosa is chinny. Melquizael Costa does have like power as well. But he's more like comfortable like submitting guys and getting on the ground, which both these guys can grapple, so maybe be more of a striking fight. And it depends who you think is the better striker. Maybe it's Julian Arosa, maybe it's Melquizael Costa. I will go with Melk to get this one done. I want to say knockout, but I will say, okay, it's a bit of a long shot. I will go with knockout round 2 or 3. Okay, Nursultan Ruziboev versus Dustin Stoltzfus. Guys' names, fuck. I'm not like super high on Nasserton or Dustin Stoltzfus. I think like Ruziboev is like super tall and like he has the range and he really knows how to use that to his advantage. He's putting guys away left and right. Fucking Walking Buckley, he couldn't do shit to him though. I will go with him to get this one done by knockout in round 1 or 2. I will kind of root for Dustin Soltis because, like, I don't know, just pretty cool. Like, his wins, like, in the UFC. Like, I'll go with Ruziboev to get this one done by knockout round 1 or 2. Now, I'm probably going to have to jump on this line because it's Sadiq Yusuf versus Myron Santos. And Sadiq's the underdog. Did we just forget? Like, I think I've always picked against Myron Santos, and I was fucking right last time when I picked Francis Marshall. You can go back on my predictions videos. I picked against Myron Santos twice. I haven't been super impressed. And, like, he did lose to Francis Marshall. Well, no, he didn't lose because he got the decision. But I thought I would have given Francis Marshall that fight. Francis Marshall won by the takedowns, arguably the damage, and he should have got that dub. Myron Santos wasn't ready. Now this is a huge fucking step up for him. I know Sadiq has been chinned by Diego Lopez super hard and lost to Edson Barboza. But before that, like he was a tough test against Arnold Allen, beat Andre Fili, and like he was a guy like I kept my eye out for in this division for a while. I know that was a long time ago, but I still think he's got it. He's got the power, and like he can win a 3-round decision with his volume and everything in this fight. I will go with Sadiq. He's still like relatively young, 31. Santos is 24. I gotta go with Sadiq Yusuf in this fight. Yeah. Now Paul Craig versus Rodolfo Bellato. Now let's see. His last fight against Jimmy Crute, terrible. He almost got finished, but he did show like he's not a quitter because he almost got finished, but he kept coming forward against Jimmy Crute. That was kind of impressive. And before that, he almost got finished by Ihor Poteri. He's always almost getting finished in his, well, not always, because he's only had 2 fights in the UFC. He's taking on Paul Craig. Paul Craig does not have like that power on the feet. On the ground, his ground and pound is pretty excellent. This is not like 2020 Paul Craig, where he was live in every fight. He is less. He's still live in this fight for sure for submission against Rodolfo Bellato, because this is like lower level competition. If you look back at Paul Craig's fight, Bo Nickel on the feet, he just kept it on the feet. Bo Nickel didn't want that shit on the ground, even though he can hang, of course. And Kyle Brow, stand up, got knocked out. That was an all stand up fight. Brennan Allen did have his way with Paul Craig, which is pretty impressive on the ground. He submitted Paul Craig in the third round, but he was getting manhandled as well. Andre Muniz couldn't get it done against him. He grounded, pounded him, and I picked him to win in that fight. That was pretty cool. But if you look, he's 1-4 in his last 5. I don't know. Like, I would totally like be all over this line. I would totally be all over this line, but Rodolfo Bellato does have like power, and he could put away. Fuck it. I'm going with Paul Craig to get this one done by submission, round 2. Do not tail it. I think he can get it done. I have not been too impressed with Rodolfo Bellato, and maybe this pick is fucking crazy, but I'm not going to be a pussy. I got Paul Craig to get this done. And yeah. Next fight, Gilbert Burns versus Michael Morales. I got to go with Michael Morales. I do think, though, if you look back at Gilbert Burns' fight against Sean Brady, Leon Edwards didn't look like that against Sean Brady. Leon Edwards got absolutely smoked. So did Gilbert Burns against Sean Brady, but not as badly. He was still hanging in there. He was just a step behind Sean Brady. And now Gilbert Burns is on a little bit of a skid. Remember the fight against Jack Della Maddalena? He was up on the scorecards, but like it was panic wrestling, in my opinion, a little bit, because Jack Della Maddalena has impressive power. And we just saw that against, oh my God, Jack Della Maddalena. I'm so impressed with his win last night. His takedown defense was on point, man, and his boxing was on point. Bilal showed he had dog in him too. But anyway, why am I talking about that? My very first prediction on this channel was Sean Brady to beat Gilbert Burns. Now, Gilbert Burns is fighting another prospect in Michael Morales. And Michael Morales just beat Neil Magny. And I'm terribly sorry. Is he this level? It is still a tough test for him. Gilbert Burns could definitely get this done, but Gilbert Burns is 38 now, on a little bit of a skid. We will see. I think like Gilbert Burns will be like a community underdog. I think a lot of people will pick him, but I'm going to go with Michael Morales to get this one done by round 2 or round 3 knockout. He showed that Michael Morales has worked on his cardio before it wasn't as good. And also his volume was a lot better in his last fight against Magny. It was round 1, but Jake Matthews, it was a bit slow. We'll have to see coming into this fight. This will be his first 5-round fight in the UFC. If it goes on later, maybe Gilbert Burns can get something going. Submission, whatever. But I will go with Michael Morales to get this one done by knockout.